Are aliens real?
Aliens. Aliens definitely real. Like, come on now. We not the only one here. Like, stop playing.
This shit getting tricky out here. Keep staying down. I'll be up by the end of the year. Here's my year. My time coming in. I ain't got no fears. Cause I never care about people's opinions. I just let them stare. Well, I just keep winning. I'll take care of your body if you say so. It look like your body belong under a halo. If I ask for your body, I hope that you don't say no. I won't tell nobody. Let's keep this on the...
What is the purpose of your music?
I would say that the purpose of my music is to just express myself and talk about the things that I go through, because I know I'm not the only person that go through those things, and like just talk about it and sing about it in a way that's uplifting, and that way it'll uplift others and let them know that they could get through whatever they're going through, because I'm going through it too.
What is the meaning behind your tattoo?
Meanings behind my tattoos?
Yeah.
Okay. So this one right here, this that 555. It means to embrace change. This one is captain of my soul. So that just means that I'm the creator, I'm the controller of my destiny. And this one is esthete. It means someone with a strong sensitivity to the art and beauty of nature. I'm like crazy for nature.
Do you believe you can change the world? And it sounds like you're preaching it on you personally, that you believe you can.
Yeah, I believe you can change the world, like by like raising your vibration and growing, because I think the purpose of life is to grow. So by growing and becoming better, that inspires others when they can see that in you, so they'll help them grow and become better. So I think you could change the world by changing yourself.
And there's definitely some pros and cons, but like, what would you say some of those other ones are?
Yeah, so that right there, that's a con of social media. Another con of social media is it make you feel like you so behind, because all you seeing is flashlights and highlight reels of people's lives that you think that you losing or you not there. And a pro of social media, I would say that if you learn how to use it like as a tool, then you could use it to your advantage, because a lot of people have been making a way for themselves and changing their lives through it. So you just gotta learn how to use it as a tool and don't let it use you.
And have you had a near-death situation in your life before?
Man, I have. I got into a car accident less than 24 hours after getting my first car. I got into a car accident and like literally like this close to either being paralyzed or dying. Like when the car hit, it just missed the driver's door and hit the passenger's door. So like that shit was crazy. It hit so hard that I thought that it hit me and like heard the beep and everything. So yeah, that shit was crazy.
What type of music do you listen to on the daily? Guilty pleasures.
I love reggae music. Oh my God. Tribal Seeds. Stop playing with them. Fortunate You, Bob Marley. I love reggae music, but I do listen to R&B. I even listen to rock music, The Doors. I listen to all genres, but I'm not gonna lie, I really love that reggae music.
I like that. Have you ever had a heartbreak?
Yeah, I have my heart broke before. It's not fun, but it's like, I'll be saying that like I'm grateful for having that experience, because like I'm grateful to be able to experience love and also to be able to experience the heartbreak, because it's like, damn, like I really love that hard. Like I'm glad in life that I got to like have that experience of a heartbreak and then come out of it and just be better as a person.
I like that. Are aliens real?
Aliens definitely real. Like, come on now, we not the only one here. Like, stop playing. We ain't that raw. Like, we raw, but it's definitely aliens here. I just feel like they don't show they so, because like as humans we wouldn't really know how to react to that. But basically I just gotta say I know we not the only ones here.
What is the world missing?
I think the world is missing love. Like, that sound corny or cliche, but I really do believe that love conquers all. And, like, love and hate are really the same things, just different spectrums. And I just really think this world is missing, like, love, like, unconditional love. Everybody want to hate this person. Everybody want to be better. But if you just, like, look at things through love, like, even through your life, even through problems you're going through, instead of, like, beating yourself up and knocking yourself down, if you really just have love and accept the things that's happened, that's how you move forward in life. Like, that is the highest vibration you could be on, is love. And I feel like the world is missing that.
Straight up. So I heard you won first place at a Coast to Coast showcase. How was that?
Yeah. That shit was crazy. A lot of people don't know, but that was my second live performance ever. My first live performance I had did Coast to Coast, like back in February, and I got like 6th place. And then this one where I got first place, it was in August, and I got first place. So it was definitely a great experience. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of support around me. I wasn't really thinking about getting first place. I was just thinking about having fun and performing. So I thought it was really cool to get first place at only my second live performance ever.
Well, what's your favorite rapper or artist?
Man, that one a little hard because I mess with a lot of people. But my first favorite rapper was G Herbo. Since like 6th, 7th grade. Now I really like a lot of other artists, but the only favorite category is the rapper category, and that's G Herbo. Like, we definitely went through way different experiences, but like the emotions and the pain that he's expressed, I could really relate to that heavy. I relate to him so much. Like, that's why that's my favorite artist. And he just keep going no matter what's thrown in his life. He just keep going, and that inspires me to keep going. So yeah.
What's the realest song you've ever made?
The realest song I ever made, I've made a lot of songs. A lot of songs that's probably like better, but I really want to say better. But I have a song out, it's called Don't Expect It. That's like one of the realest songs I ever made. Just because like it's just so true. It goes like, having a hard time trying to express all of my suppressions. Like, that's just so real. Like, I really be having a hard time expressing myself. So go check that song out. Like, it's really real as fuck. It talk about just everyday things that people go through. And that's why I feel like it's one of the realest, because it's one of the most relatable. Yeah.
And probably, like, this has got to be one of the harder decisions to make because it's scary, it's risky. What made you say, okay, I'm going to put it all into it. I'm gonna give it my all to music.
Yeah, that is kind of like risky. Just you saying that, I'm thinking like, fuck. Man, what made me just finally do it is just like, cause it did, like, I started making music, but it was just so hard for me to like, for like 3 months, like, to just put myself out there. And what made me just finally do it was like, it was a rapper in Arizona named Millie Cash, and he had like passed away. He got shot and killed, and I just love his music. I love his vibe, and it was just like, damn. And I just felt so grateful that I could still listen to his music even though he's not here. And it's like, damn, I want something to leave behind when I'm not here. And it's like, this shit is short. Like, this ain't forever, so you might as well just do this shit. And once I finally made that decision, like, my life just got hella better because, like, I'm doing, like, what's for me. So I'm glad I made the decision, but it was hard to make.
What's one of the biggest obstacles you've had to overcome in life so far?
Dang. One of the biggest obstacles? It's a lot, man. One of the biggest obstacles I'll say, like, I had to overcome was, like, loving myself. Like, it's like I did, but I had went through so much shit that just made me feel like low as fuck. Like, getting kicked out, like being homeless, never like really feeling love like from my parents and shit. And like that just made me not love myself, because it's like, if they don't love me, how am I supposed to love me? So it took me like a long time. Even my relationship I went through, I didn't even love myself. So it just took me a long time to finally like get to know me and like face the hard shit, like face my child, like it's okay, like that shit don't define me. And then once I really went through that, like man, like life is so much better like when you love yourself. So I think that's one of the biggest obstacles I went through for sure. But I'm so glad that I went through it, because then I wouldn't be here now. So yeah.
So when did you start making music?
I started making music really like last year in Dallas. I had went to the studio for the first time by myself. I had been exposed to music like years before around my homies and stuff, but my first time going by myself, I was in Dallas. I was so scared. I drove up there and I was ready to turn back around. Like before I went in the building, I'm like, fuck, like I can't do this. And I'm like, yes you can. And I went in there, and a lot of people don't know, but I started off rapping, made some songs, and I just fell in love with it. Especially once I made my first singing song, I was like, okay. So yeah, I first started making music like a year ago, like really making it. Yeah. Yeah.
What with that? Alright, we about to get deep. Do you think mental health is important?
I think mental health is very important, and like it might get like neglected a lot, because I know like in black households or all races, like when you growing up, like if you depressed and some shit, they'll be like, you not depressed. Like anytime you just not feeling okay, they make you feel bad for not being okay. So it's like, fuck, I just gotta be okay. Like I feel like I'm down, but nah, I just gotta get out of that. But like mental health is important. Like you supposed to feel your emotions and sort through them and really think about why you feeling like this. So I think it's so important to keep your mental health up, because that's gonna help all aspects of your life become better the better your mental health get. Because it's all about like what's on the inside more than what's on the outside, for sure.
Hell yeah. So what's your take, going deeper, what's your take about anxiety and depression, and how do you deal with it personally?
I feel like anxiety and depression, those probably one of the two main things that our generation like struggles with. And I feel like anxiety is when you're worried about the future, and depression is when you holding on to the past. And how I deal with anxiety and depression, making music, make a song about it. I meditate. I think everybody should meditate. Like I never try to force it on nobody, but meditation is beautiful. Like, and I got a song called Tricky. It just came out on the 31st of October. So go tune into that. This shit getting tricky out here. And then on November 11th, somewhere around that time, I'm gonna have my first EP dropping, and the EP is gonna be called Tricky Out Here. And what that means is that like once you really find out what you want to do, and like you like, all right, I'm gonna take this life shit serious, like I'm gonna grow, this shit really start getting tricky. And like it's just all like a maze, like you gotta get through it, like it's like a game kind of. Yo, what's up? It's your girl Koke Rainz checking in with PNW Entertainment for my first interview.
This shit getting tricky out here. Keep staying down, I'll be about the end of the year. Here's my year. My time